Hello traders, and welcome to this new Bitcoin educational video. So in today's video I want to show you some, because for example today we've had really good reversal out of the lows, and I want to show you how I executed my trade, and I would like to teach you how to focus on exhaustive price action reversals. These are the highest probability reversals you can get in the market. This is very specific for, I would say it's very specific for crypto, but it can be maybe applied in the world. I don't trade other markets, but you know, we will be trading crypto for a long time because we have biggest advantage to trade this. So I want to show you that. And by the way, these exhaustive price action reversals are happening when you are getting like very massive volume spikes, for example, like here, yeah, also here again. I'll be showing you first how I was seeing context. We will be moving to the downside, and then how I executed, because I was 1 minute after the major reversal, I was in the market. So I'll be going over every single post I was making. You will see there was, everything was developing live, no inside analysis. Only now you are getting like summary of what happened. But remember, if you learn this, what I'm showing you right now, you will be able to be consistent, because these setups are fractals. They will be repeating in the future, because this is how market operates. This is how market operates on fundamental level. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter you had Fibonacci here. It doesn't matter what, like everything what you had from technical analysis here. What I want to show you is if you actually take the trade, yes? Because for example, you can have fibs here, yeah? You have market structure here, you have some volumes here, but market can, what was deciding factors? We didn't do this and this. When didn't go for the low, yeah? You need to, because Orderflow is showing you if you want to execute the trade or not. That's what matters. So you can eliminate the losing trades and let the winners run. That's how you can make it in this game. That's how I made it. So I just want to show you. This is, yeah. And exhaustive price action, like we teach this with very like big focus in a group. Look how many categories we have here. And you know, if you don't have money or just tight budget, you can be learning just from my public videos. And if you give it enough time, probably years, you will be able to apply what I teach. But you know, the group itself, you can view this as an acceleration, like a shortcut to your trading. You don't need to go over painful steps I went when I was testing what actually works in this market, because your ultimate job is to look for inefficiency in the market, and you want to capture that inefficiency. For example, traditional markets are much more efficient markets, so they are harder to trade because you have less edge compared to, but here the Bitcoin and crypto is still very immature. There is still a lot of inefficiencies, huge liquidations, exhaustive price action reversals. So until we have this advantage, we have to trade it. This is the best we can do. Let's start. Okay, so I'll be going over here. Actually, during New York session, I was not trading today. My sleep routine is still mainly in Asia and London and a bit of New York. But when I was doing some charting in the morning, this is how Bitcoin looked like. Now we'll be talking about the context of the market so you understand why we are falling to the downside. You can clearly see this was the crucial market structure for me to actually keep us with the upside potential. You see how it was providing support for us since the 90k push. This was providing support for local range. Losing this is major, like first major sign of weakness for me. I will be expecting more downside. So this was warning sign flashing for me. Another warning sign was over here. We were approaching into the major high volume node of the 1 month, and point of control was giving scalp. I was actually taking that scalp as a last trade before I went to sleep. But you know, if you lose this high volume node, do you see how inefficient volume profile we have? Yes, this is like big guy with a big chest and fat legs, but the belly is not full. We can say this you know, just funny way. But you know, volumes are not so large in these regions. So I said if we start losing this high volume node, I'll be expecting move into 95,500 to 92,500. So markets can populate this area with more volume. That's what we got today. A bit later, also anchor VWAPs, pivotal part of our strategy combined with AMT and supply and demand nodes. We were losing because the 90k drop was extremely exhaustive. It was giving us immediate swing trade. Yes, we got so many exhaustive price action parameters getting, and I will be showing you today with similar setup. But you know, losing this is warning sign for you. The trend is weakening and you will be getting much deeper pullback into the another band of, this is from medium time frame, these anchor ups. That's actually where we stopped today. So it's like you get green lights, you get red lights for your trades. This was another, if you were in short, of course this was a green light for you. If you are in long, well, you wait for new opportunities lower. So this was very quick, and now let's return back where I was waking up, because I actually woke up at the best time to catch those lows. A few more contextual information and then we can proceed further. Because when I was waking up, I was immediately noticing Bitcoin is, look at that, so we go here. Here is the cash open. We've got, when we go to equities, we see Nasdaq was heavily down, also S&P. So Bitcoin can have own narratives, but when you have medium to high risk off day in the markets where equities are falling, Bitcoin, if there is no acceleration news or something, then Bitcoin tends to follow. So you see, since cash open, we moved down. Bitcoin was also, first we pushed into 100,600, then lost, and then we continued locked in with the equities. And you see in the end, we've got this nice reversal, which we'll be going over. So the current environment for Bitcoin was bleeding down. Another thing, and this is, by the way, a huge factor. This is why I absolutely love this template. Let's zoom out. So today 9. So past 24 hours, you can see very clearly what is happening. So there was very little spot demand on the market. I'm seeing downtrending spot demand. Also perpetuals are shorting. We actually sold past 24 hours 500 million on spot markets on Bitcoin on all exchanges in the world. There was some bounces, but it was met with very limited spot supply. It was more causing from perpetuals, these bounces. So yeah, this was another factor. I personally think, because we have now December, I think we've got some profit taking mainly coming from ETFs. Like in a few hours we will find out, but you will see very likely negative day on equities. How I know that? Well, it's super simple. We have indicator for that. Let's go to Bitcoin 5-minute time frame. Here we are. So since the lows, oh my god, this was such a premium. This is really great way to front run the ETF news, like, because today is Tuesday, right? But we will be getting ETF data for Monday today. So we have 1 day delay, because we are just getting delayed data. But to know much faster if ETFs are pushing the market or there is heavy pressure, we have Coinbase Premium Trend. This is free indicator. You can find it in TradingView. And you can see, like for a long time in this range, we are trading with positive on Coinbase. It means Coinbase, like Bitcoin and Coinbase, is more expensive compared to other parts in the world. It's showing you underlying demand in US from US investors, but also as Coinbase is holding all ETFs for all those institutions, and also is gonna maybe very likely holding Bitcoin for US government if they decide to proceed with the Bitcoin strategic reserves. So it is showing me very clearly and very fast if ETF demand is strong. And you can see since Monday we start to go negative. So I'll be now watching in few hours release of the ETF news, what was the inflows or outflows. I expect outflow day, because the premiums was pretty negative, so you can keep an eye on this. So there was some big profit taking. It's Christmas, so I'm sure some entities taking massive profit in the bull run. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe even retail. So yeah, pushing down, but since the lows, premium is returning, so also there was some nice ETF demand as well, also overall on Coinbase from US investors. So it's just beautiful. You see how briefly it went negative again. It was another long we took and pushing to the upside. So the context was very likely ETFs were selling. And another context, now we can highlight I just need to show you the context. We can't start without it, so you know how to be patient for such setup. So I'll be now highlighting you what we need. Day of the week is very likely here. Yes, day of the week with 5-minute time frame. So the weekend, this was the weekend price action. I'm seeing market is going sideways, and in the end we go to the upside as well. So We can watch on delta as well, but I think retail was more longing overall. And as we were edging since Friday after the 91k push, I told our traders I expect another move to the downside if we start seeing signs of weakness I was showing you from technical analysis and find a higher low in these regions. Yes, I actually highlighted for myself zones of interest. Here, this zone gave us 1% move, lost, and then I've got this another zone, especially this one, because 93k we've got hundreds of millions of volume traded in the week. Someone was placing big position there with limits, which was market order buying over limit. So another area was front running that, and we see we've briefly closed it. Yes. So that was really nice, and we've created the weekend liquidity. So we now need to go into the Tradingdifferent, which is very valuable tool for me. And you see what was happening. By the way, this was fantastic. Like, you've got this low here over the weekend, 7th of December. Is it weekend? Yes, weekend. So we've got swing failure pattern out of this low, easy trade for you. Then another one, swing failure pattern out of this low, easy trade for you. Another swing failure pattern. So you've got like few swing failure patterns in the low. But we also knew there is, like, if you properly want to stop out people, because you destroyed shorts, look at that. So you already destroyed 80% of shorts. You've got 20% survived, but a lot of internal liquidity from weekend was taken out already with this move to the upside. So, you know, and Bitcoin, you know what Bitcoin loves to do. It's gonna take liquidity from from weekend to the upside, to the downside very often, and then shows you the real direction. So it was a matter of time before we take out this one, and we've got another larger node, and this one was like this liquidity here was building up since weekend. Actually, this was less leveraged people here. So this was another node, plus you also had, after the 90k bounce, you also were ranging here, so people will have stop losses there. This is ideal place to be swept. You can see what happened actually. So the week was so brutal, and to the downside we actually overstretched the main node, and we went for almost every liquidity we built from 90k. Yeah, because you see, yes, you've got a bit of liquidity here, but this was the main node. This was like main liquidity here and secondary scattered here, everything taken out with week. So you know, everyone who was long since 91k, after they were getting position and they didn't have stop loss behind 90k, they are destroyed. And that's why you got the week. That's why you've got the exhaustive price action as well. Force selling, huge selling, yeah, massive volume spike. So you know you are causing maximum damage on the market. This is what market is going to always do. It's gonna hunt max pain of the market. In traditional markets, it doesn't work like that often. You don't get their swing failure patterns often, and the market doesn't care about stop losses of retail. But in this market, it matters, and it's gonna matter for years. Okay. So I'm preparing traders with the areas, and you see who was causing. So again, I was showing you Coinbase premium was negative, and Coinbase delta, look at the delta. Is this delta looking natural? No, it's not looking natural. On other exchanges, you've got some positive deltas, but on Coinbase is one way delta move down. It's showing you TWAP selling, and TWAP orders are specific orders when someone wants to, for example, sell hundreds of millions of the order. If you trigger entry with one click, he would crash market 10%. He would crash market like crazy. Or you can do TWAP orders. So market is gonna chase and execute very small orders in the same intervals, and this is what was Coinbase doing all day. Big profit taking on ETFs very likely, and with TWAP. So this was one of the main pressures for market was moving to the downside, and is also like warning sign for you. You don't want to participate on long side until the TWAP is selling. Yes, because the big order will be just using you as liquidity. So yeah. Another thing, and I will be showing you that from slide, so you understand. You don't want to participate, so we go to educational slides. Here we go to, are you here? No, you're not here. Then you must be at Tradingdifferent. So today was typical example when market is, we can go to Tradingdifferent. Yes. So we've topped out after we took the weekend liquidity, and since then we started moving on. You see the volumes are not crazy, so volumes are pretty stable. You start downtrending, filling some downside walls. This is the area where I'm extremely careful to participate and touch the market. Yes, so this is time when I'm not touching market, because I'm seeing the constant pressure. The buy walls are getting filled, but the buy side is non-existent. There was no volume in the bulls were non-existent in these pushes. So this is not what I want to participate, but I'm waiting for massive drops like this, because you see what happened. So we were filling the orders, and as on this slide, this was efficient price action to the downside. In the end, we went from efficient market state, from like low volumes overall and just a constant selling, into the inefficient price action, where we lost a lot of buy side on the limit orders, and market moved to the violent state where it quickly moved into in the order books, and that was your like main reversal. Look at that. So huge move to the downside, boom, taking out these big orders. They are now filling their orders and stopping the market. This is what I was waiting for, and since this moment, I will be now guiding you how I was trading this reversal. So let's go back. Okay, I need to return back. Yes, here. So already, this is how much time? This is 6 minutes. I just need to, yes, 4 minutes. So the 4 minutes before the main drop to the downside and big reversal, I'm saying market wants that strong low to be put in. Now we are accelerating as we moved over liquidity now to acting longs. Ethereum and Sol approaching big lows and liquidity. Let it sweep it. It will drag Bitcoin, and it's done now. EPA is going now. Let's see now what we get. Beautiful, got into nice long, party ended with exhaustive price action. One more contextual thing, we can go here, this will be moved down. Let me show you here. So it's very hard to watch altcoins, what they are doing. The one thing you can do is to watch total market cap without, you can go to bigger time frame. You can watch total market cap without Bitcoin, or if you are even like more focused on altcoins, you can see it's pretty similar here. This is now Bitcoin and Ethereum like without them. So you can chart this differently, because people, they like a lot of market participants, they don't chart single altcoins, but if big entities want to go in, they will be charting the total market caps. So you see we were actually retesting this previous market structure as support. So you are hitting support there. But for me, it's much easier to watch Ethereum, yes, Ethereum and Solana. So Ethereum is representing the old world and is still influential. Like a lot of projects are occurring on Ethereum. So I'm watching that. And for the new world, because this is Sol cycle, then I'm watching Solana. So I knew, like before, like Bitcoin was pushing for own liquidity, yes, over here. We were already in this node, but you see what I told our traders. I said be careful, because we need to sweep liquidity also on those altcoins, and they will be dragging Bitcoin. And you see what happened. So huge wick to the downside on Solana and also Ethereum. Ethereum didn't took this low. It survived. We've got huge limit orders there, but this was taking the Bitcoins, like this was high volume node on high volume node push to the downside on Bitcoin. So this was taking out this low, which was very important for me. And Solana actually took many lows in the progress. So this was another contextual tool. Let's move back. So massive profits are underway. I'm hitting first take profit 1, 2 accounts went into long, total wreckage on altcoins as well. This is what we are waiting for all day. So we are changing now from slowly bleeding sell-off into the exhaustive price action reversal. And now let's talk about this reversal. Look at that. So I got perfect entry, we can say 94,691. I'm not buying the wick. Yes, this is for most brave people, but it's also super risky. You are buying once you start to see the bulls are getting in control. One of that was aggregate. I was hearing global orders are changing globally, but that was of course on Exocharts as well. So I said I need to manage position first because this was very serious size for me. So I need to manage take profit 1 and then I can start posting into the group. But you know, at 22.06, I said I'm getting long. So you actually even got like signal with me, even though we are not signal group, but I want really people to make some extra money with my confluence. So why not? So you see here where I said so Bitcoin. Yes, I'm actually saying like very quickly in this candle, I'm saying I'm getting long. So you've got plenty upside with me. Let's go down, and I'll be explaining the reasoning and how I was entering, because after I take profits 1, we also hit that the third area I was planning for higher low, so that was excellent. So this is area where I wanted market to put medium time frame higher low. Shorts are profit taking, also pushing us up as they were greedy. You saw that on open interest. You see what happened on the open interest. Let's go to open interest now. So one of the first metrics we watch for good reversals is definitely open interest. We are seeing there is very large build up. I mean, it was not so large like intraday. We went from 217k to 23, so that's 7,000 bitcoins on stable coins, not bad. But you know, open interest starts declining. You finally, because you see how it was actually increasing into the area to the downside. Yeah, now when you're moving below 96,000, open interest is, you know, skyrocketing down. So you know, maximum pain in the market is now getting reached. Many people from earlier, from the weekend, finally getting stopped out properly. They were hiding in validation in the liquidity and behind the liquidity node. And also, as soon as you start pushing, there is, I can go to 1 minute time frame. Another reason for bounce is not only, there was, look at that, it was such a quick move. It was gapping. It was gapping, but you know, push to the upside is also happening with open interest decrease. That's the thing, because market, the open interest you see here rising is also a lot of shorts. Like even here, a lot of shorts were putting into the close to the low. They had no time to take profit here, so they're also like their profit taking is pushing market up. That's also what you like to see when you know so many shorts are already in profit. They didn't have a exit liquidity to put profit, so this could be also like the shorts alone cause the upside. Yes, there was some nice buying, but also the shorts from earlier, and they are seeing this massive reversal. They understand what exhaustive price action reversal means, so of course they will be taking profit. We can have a look on TRDR if it was more stable there. Yes, this is proper way to look at this. Yeah. So you see very nice build up from here, and then open interest taking huge spike down, boom. And it's still like we continue up and it's still diving down. So the one thing you can expect, because we have still some nice shorts here built from earlier, this will go down, yes, further, and price will go up. That's for this very likely to gonna happen in the next 12 hours or something like that. There's still more shorts profit taking, because for now they are patient. It depends if you start moving down, yeah, maybe they will not, but you will be watching for that. So open interest was cooperating with us. We've got massive hit. That's always what you want to see. Exocharts, we need to refresh over here. So we saw how most of the liquidity was taken. Now another liquidity was hiding behind the low, but that was unrealistic to get it, you know, because altcoins were also reversing. 2.988 bounce. I was taking pretty aggressive profit. I'll be showing you my management. So I'm saying already, day trader will aim to keep it as potential swing when I see signs of strength, and scalper will keep it until daily VWAP. We'll evaluate as we develop. Really woke up at the best time to catch the long. This made you patient. Bears in control. Should get nice EPA reversal. This is how we end such a bleed days. So let's go to Exocharts now. I can show you the main template. So this is execution template. So to zoom out. So overall, we were doing massive damage. By the way, not like the majority of damage was also done on the, not on Binance, but also on Bybit. Since there are some regulations for Binance in Europe, I think a lot of people just move to Bybit trading there. So when I'm watching Orderflow, I'm watching Binance and Bybit combined together to give me a full picture. One is execution and second one is more for trap traders. This was like really crazy move, like massive absorptions were happening already here. A lot of negative delta, and this was the first sign. Yes, look at that negative, like positive delta flip. This was the first sign you were getting Orderflow reason to actually go long. You see how you were bleeding down, and it was mostly negative delta. This was like first sign, like very large longs, right? Look at those imbalances, positive delta on the right side. So positive delta flip is one of the key informations you can use for entries. We often do in the group. But now I want to show you Bybit, because Bybit I'm watching a bit differently. So we go here, and you will see like the move, like the big traders, if they wanted to fill positions, of course they had their chance, because look at that. Yeah, look how, yeah, this was just brutal. Did we really win on Bybit? How much we... So the Binance low put in was 94,000. Okay, that's same. That's perfect. So this was super exhaustive candle. Look at those two deltas. So this is the peak of the exhaustive price action. You are getting 450 million candle with minus 50 million negative delta, and more than 2,000 Bitcoin longs are getting destroyed on Binance, on Bybit. So you know you are causing maximum pain point for the market already. Most of the people who were long from 90 post 91k push were destroyed, okay, with stop losses, and that's your time. And now the big people, like the biggest traders in this market, all of them filled position. They can easily exhaust the market. Look at that, now pushing to the upside. So it was even more exhaustive move to the downside than on Binance. And now we have another template, which is like intraday, so you know the fuel of the move. This is also what we wait for. So exhaustive price action is also comprising from, we need to see relative volume spikes. So trading up to this point, look at that. So the average volume of the candles was like 200 million, 350, 300, 500 million. But now this move to the downside happened with 2.5 billion. So it's like 5 to 6 times more compared to previous activity. Huge negative delta. And market is reversing. Yeah? So you're getting negative delta, huge volume, and market reverse. So this is really, really strong sign. You are getting not only local exhaustive price action reversal, but also medium time frame. So you immediately expect easy scalp, easy day trade, and potentially this low is gonna be pretty strong, as same like days back when we've got this drop. So your expectations are different. You don't expect just small move. This is going to be a large move, and you've actually got 3% move to the upside with ease. So very, very nice. Let's go down. I just want to keep the structure of the post I was doing. Yes, we've got the golden zone here, but you know, I can count for you many times when golden zone is getting ignored. That's why I'm telling you why what you need to watch for execution, if you actually take the trade or not. And from Orderflow, it was clear this is getting really good opportunity. We can go to TRDR now. I want to show you the liquidations. So we also know the liquidations are part of every time we are getting strong high or lows, we are also doing large liquidations. Now, of course, they will be very large to the downside because we are in bull market. So 90k, we've got, I think it was world record of liquidations. For the biggest liquidations is FTX. So move is extremely exhaustive. Like they were so large, we actually got 500 premium on perpetual markets compared to spot. So they were trading lower than a spot for 500. So those are the best opportunities for your time for longs. Same thing, this was the magnitude of the move was not so huge as here. Yes, but still you've got those like very weak 24 million liquidation. So again, exhaustive move. We've got another move, another long. Also exhaustive. You could be adding to your trade, which will happen a bit later. I'm also seeing very good signs because the buying tail is now getting very wide. I'm also saying how to see the strongest V-shaped reversals. So the strongest V-shaped reversals based on buying tail are you close the 30-minute candle here and you continue pushing to the upside. I don't want to see move back into the buying tail. It can be sign of weakness. So those are, if you watch in the past, when you don't retest buying tail or you can just retest and push buying or selling tail, those are the strongest highs and lows. So you are getting a lot of signs it's gonna be really good low. So let's go here. Now this is what I'm saying is not this is the thing. If you miss the low, you are scared or whatever reason. I'm saying very clearly. So this was EPA was recognized 95,100 to 95,000 should hold potential pullback, but we better not get that deep and just push. Look what happened just later. How much later? Just 75 minutes later, we've got the retest. Do you see? So you see how our group is not signal group, but I'm giving you data, I'm giving you information, and what you do with those data is up to you, or you just also can follow what I do with those data. But you see, I said clearly this is going to be support. Why I said it's going to be support? Well, someone was defending here with very large orders. Yes, look at that, 12 million here, 95,000 defended with 66 million wall, another wall in front of it. So this whole area, largest absorptions. The point of control of the candle, by the way, is also here. So it's showing me the big entities defending here in these regions. This is also val of the candle. So in these regions, you look for support, and you actually got it. You've got another huge wick. This was also coming from altcoins. They almost take down their own lows. Yeah. So and Bitcoin was following. So, but we found the low here, and you actually market retested my entry. So I'll be showing you trade management. How I utilize that pullback. It's going to be done with the post is better because I was explaining management. Look at the technical analysis. This is what matters. I don't care if they were FIPS or whatever. Volume AMT is the primary for me. Also combined with anchor VWAPs. So because you've got this main pool here, yes, clearly you were rejecting here and accepting back. So you're already thinking about another range rotation to the downside. But you've got more internal pull because you see price was spending a lot of time here. So push to the upside, move down. The most volume was done in this wide range here for a few days. So this was also, I was watching that. And of course it was breached here, but this was forced selling like to 90K. Liquidations, largest in the world, they can outstretch you over any technical analysis. Now market is more content, more limit orders are placed in the order books, and we've completed. So this range now got proper rotation. Yes, and we are holding this. Market pushing to the upside. So this was just beautiful. Yeah, people set a lot of take profit targets here, and it was also helping the move. And now anchor VWAPs I can show you here. I can show you anchor VWAPs here, so you see, yes, 50-minute time frame. These three bands you are seeing here are pretty important for market to hold the bullish bias and move to the upside. You see the first rejection from 100K, we found support in these bands. The second time we went down, but we went down, as I explained why, because there was so much forced selling in the market, but we stopped in the, this is the most important anchor VWAP for you at 90K. So we've stopped exactly to the dollar because this is measuring move of 68,000. This is post-Trump rally VWAP, so extremely strong one, held us. And again, market now returned back into normal operating mode, and you see we just kissed again the first start of the band. So from technical analysis, I also got the confluence here to look for longs here. Yes, you see AMT, VWAPs. Okay, we can add golden zone. So technical analysis was great. That's why I said this is my last area where I'll be looking to add, to build and look for higher low here. This was also a 50-minute candle close, so like bulls got in control here. So a lot of confluence here. And I can show you also like why market. So you see where market dropped, yeah, 94,000. But you see what market was front running? Look at that. At 90, yes, it is pretty large front run, but at 93,000 you've got the someone was buying like 200 million market order. So very strong area just below. So it got front run because it was so obvious. Let's move down. People also traded this support. I want to show you the trade management, and I'll be reading you these posts. Let's go here. One minute time frame. Just want to show you why I trade two accounts when the conditions are good for it. So I'm getting long here in the reversal. My take profit one was done here for, this is scalper account 60% and day trader 50%. You see pretty similar take profit targets. These take profit targets were done after almost 2% move to the upside. Main reason for that is when market goes, for example, we push here and we start reversing down. When market goes here and stops me out, I will be having guaranteed profit. Like I earned for my stop loss, and also if I hit stop loss, I still have nice winning position. Yes, because now my size is 1/3 of the original size. Oops. So I'm losing maybe 30% of the booked profit for stop loss, but I'm gonna have winning trade. So that was really an important take profit one. Take profit two was done here. This is, of course, your logical next profit target because it's market structure. So you see market was providing a support during a good portion of the New York session. And you just have to, because you have trapped longs here, who are longing here get trapped. So this is your, even for shorts, this is your short area, and also take profit area for longs, another one. So you see how I shaved off. Scalper is taking larger profit and day trade is doing 10%. The main reason why day trade is taking less profits is this, because I expected we will do much larger moves to the upside. Yes, because the trade has potential, same like 91k bounce. Now we are getting to the pullback. Exactly said at 95,100 to 95k is going to be support. That's where we get the wick. What you could do, that's how adding works, by the way. If you want to add to your positions, you need to have good reason to open new position as well. If you missed the move to the upside here, you have no position. You want to have so many reasons to open new positions here, and you've got them. But I already got two positions, so my choice was to add two positions. So scalper account had huge profits already, so it was adding to full size, my 2x leverage this time, and day trade was more conservative, it was adding only 20%. I don't need to widen, actually it was completely close to my entry, so day trade, but day trade is more conservative in overall, less aggressive, okay? You see, we are pushed to the upside again, to the top of the local range. And again, I'm taking 60% take profit one on scalper, and day trader is taking 20%. So the day trader is actually taking out what he added. So you can view this also. If I was not scalping here, you can view this. I got entries here. 60% of my take profit is done here. Moved to here, then pushed to the upside, and I have another 20% pulled from the market with same exposure at 40%. So you can view this as bonus, as extra bonus profit for my trades. But I like, because these moves are also super for the scalpers, because in few minutes you are getting 1 to 2% moves, and I literally said how it is. So the scalper, I can pay the bills, I can make wife happy for holidays. It's just funny, but yes. Scalper is bringing home oftentimes when market is in range, in local range, scalper is making much more profit. But day trade account is more patient, is waiting for much larger moves, because I know there is potential for them. Another simple advice I can give you for exhaustive price action is to have the PVSA indicator set. This is going to watch just the volume, but the volume is part of the strong reversals. Yes, so you see, look at that, push to the upside, big reversal, again move to the 90k, again exhaustive reversal, push to the upside, and the same thing again. It's showing you these the major reversals very easy with this PVSA. I think we have a tutorial for it. I'm not showing you all the like in today's video, I'm not showing you all the parameters we are watching for exhaustive price action, but you see few of them I already showed you. Okay, so because we have this module here, so you're getting good grip of things. And these reversals will be happening. This is mean reversion reversal as well, when market really literally hunts for the liquidity, and then once the liquidity is grabbed, we are bouncing back, because you've got so many people who want to be aboard the Bitcoin train and altcoin train in bull market. These reversals are much easier to trade. In bear markets, this is harder to trade, because you know what you do in bear markets. That's why trading is super easy now. Like, I'm growing equity even faster compared to bear markets or just range bound, because we also went in, you remember, we are in an 8-month range on Bitcoin since 2023. I mean March 2024, and the main trading there was to just sell the VAX and buy the VALs. Yes, but here is a bit different. You know what is different to bear markets? For the mean reversals, you go in bear market, you do this, and you just continue bleeding down. Yeah, so there is no, like in bear market is a lot less likely to get such, because capital is not coming. Now we have capital coming into the Bitcoin. People around the world are just lurking at all these strong levels. They want their cheap Bitcoin, so capital is waiting on the sidelines. But in bear markets, capital is leaving. So you've got the mean reversals, but they are not such a big magnitude as we are getting now. Yeah, oftentimes it's like this, and you really continue moving down, or you just start ranging here at the lows. So even the people who bought the wick don't get as much reward for them, and then market stops them out. So I traded 2 bear markets at least. So I traded 2018, 2021, 22, yeah, 22. So 2 bear markets. Yeah, these are a lot of lessons for me, so I remember. Now everybody is big boss, but the true, if you are a true trader and you hold on to your role, if you hold on your rules, the big pullbacks and bear market on crypto is gonna show you how it's with you. Because last time when we went from 2022 into bear market, then 90% of traders were destroyed, just based on open interest buildups we saw. That's how brutal it was. Okay, so enjoy this trading, but you also need to see the how you'll be performing during bear market. So exhaustive price action is absolutely crucial for you. It makes your trading easier. Many people ask me how to trade as day trader and swing trader. Then you really need to have set alerts on liquidations, volume spikes, delta. Everything I was showing you in this video is still not a full picture, but I wanted to show you like basics. Now, what we want to see post execution from Tradingdifferent. This is also a very good topic, because Tradingdifferent is affecting over 80% of my decisions. So this is going to be final part of the video, so I can show you. So what we saw, we filled very large orders. So this region here, when I see market continues pushing higher and higher, I will know large entity filled very huge walls in this area. So big traders got their position filled. Now to the downside, we can also look at that. So that's why my settings is pretty nice, 157. So I can see this is called iceberg order, when you have many small orders into the one. We look at that. So that's where the week ended. One of the, who knows who, some entity or fund, or I don't know, they were showing us another region of interest here with so many orders, and you see where the week stopped. It's possible, like I tell you, I know how, because I know 2-3 guys who are trading with funds. And I know how market operates. So they usually place some limit orders. They don't want to place too many limit orders, because they can prevent market of going there. They can cause market to front run their orders. So they place 30-40% limit orders, and once they are triggered, they have the chasing orders who will be market buying since their entries. So it is very likely here some entity was resting with big walls, and they also started buying once they filled. So it was very encouraging. Another encouraging factor for us was this. We went for the pullback, and then huge wall spawned up at the perpetual markets. Yeah, 300 Bitcoins. That's huge. That's pretty big wall. And now as you push out of this pullback, which was bought from me and from other traders, you are seeing more perpetual walls. So I'm seeing This is extremely important for you when you see market, because when you push, this is caused by active market participants called takers. Takers are taking from the market. They are clicking the buy or sell button. That's you and me most of the time. But also I want to see the passive hand in the market participating in the market. They are strongest hand in the market. That's how we get strongest highs and lows. When new walls starts to protect the trend, yes. So that was the case here. A lot of smaller walls and market starts as filling them. So it was showing me, look at that. So this wall, actually it was, yeah, this one was full nicely. Filled. This one was also filled. Now we are getting them cancelled. This is, I'm always careful when I'm seeing that, because it's possible they might go in with the market orders. Open interest starts to going to increase. So is this possible? Like these people filled something, cancelled, and then they saw nobody wants to fill, then they went in with market orders. So that's one of the scenarios. And the most important thing happened actually on spot market. So here we are. We are taking out into the pullback. It was like medium, like small wall, not even medium. But here someone placed, like since this moment when we are into this pullback, someone placed 1,200 Bitcoin wall. This is over 110 million on the buy side. Spot market is many times like this is real money. This is without leverage. So it's very likely while this wall holds, you will be holding market well. And people who were buying this low here, now they are hiding in validation behind the wall and even behind the main, but they have protection. So I told our traders once I saw this wall, I told them it's gonna calm down the market, because people see, and this is also like 5 to 10 times larger wall than we see on usual on spot markets. Usual spot market walls are here 91, 72. So you see those are medium-sized wall. This is huge. This is 10 times larger than average. Such a big money will be needed to break this. So since the wall was placed, we got the pullback, but even some people were buying already here. I like to see such a big wall because you know why? It's protecting my entries. It's gonna protect my these longs and these longs. It's calming market down. If we approach it, I already have alerts here to trade the wall. It's very likely we will, like, I'm not sure if someone has ammunition to breach the wall, especially now during Asia or early London. I will have alerts here, and I would like to, the closer we get to the wall, the more like new trade I will be engaging. If the wall is lost and we continue down, then it's going to be major sign of weakness, because I will be thinking for myself, not even 1,200 Bitcoin wall was unable to stop market. So yeah, that's how it is. So yeah, the wall was important, stabilize the market. That's what we needed. You could be easily trading this top range here with the longs exposure. You don't short here, you don't short here because you already got time to short much earlier. You can also see what is happening. So it's very likely we will have 95k defended with this wall. And you see, but the pressure is like increasing above us. Like new spot walls are keep getting added. So you can expect like nice box here, and like market can be ranging in this box. That's another thing we can get from the market. Yeah, so you see these walls were helping. I'm just checking if I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, this is so I can show you this pool again. AMT comes into this. Five-minute time frame. You can so you saw I have multiple pools, but you can also watch this one. So you will be measuring volume from the huge moves to the downside into 90k, and now all you want to see if you are long from these positions, what you want to see is to trade above the val. Yes, for now you are doing that, but I also told our traders this is going to be resistance. So you see I already circled, preparing to make 2 new targets to watch, important to watch. So you should already have another take profit here on your longs. If you reclaim this, you see we have low volume node here, so there is very limited resistance in this box, and then you can move into point of control and high volume node. You will be deciding on the rejection. You can have easy scalp here, so you can watch that, and then if you reclaim, another target comes to the back. So you see you have got a lot of green lights and red lights for your longs. You don't want to see actually now losing this value. You want to make it support. If you lose this, then it's very likely we will retest again the VIX, and 95,000 will be interesting with this major spot wall here. So for now, everything is great. I mean, traders, this is fantastic when you can long such a this is what you wait for. You literally didn't need to trade here. You could be staying in short and you were waiting for this opportunity, and now there is zero chance you can lose the trade now. Even if you hit stop loss, you already earn many times more for this stop loss. You can only win. This is how you are winning in this game. Staying away in these regions when outlaw traders is very likely we get the main weak and exhaustive price action reversal. I hope you understand more EPA today. If not, there will be more videos from me, but of course everything is placed in a group. Remember again, group saves you time. It's all about it. Years of knowledge from me and Bram are in the group, and he's waiting for your shortcut. It's all about this. I think I said everything I wanted to say. One more check. Templates and this. I just want to show you this template, and then it's gonna be end of the video. So one more thing you watch. We already did another symmetry. This template is absolutely fantastic when you are already in positions. So since the 90k drop, we've got 4 billion negative delta. It was extreme selling, so it was very obvious if we start moving to the upside, it's going to be like 2, 3, 4 billion positive delta to the push. You've got a lot of fuel. You still actually have this fuel. All you need to do is to go beyond this high, and you will be very likely attacking again 104,000 and making new all-time highs. That's how much people sold into these lows. Another reason, you've got 4 billion negative selling here, so that's one of the reasons I was expecting we will find support we will not actually do another lower low, because so many people are now trapped here as well. So 93k, 94k was main support for me on the higher low. Remember, this template is showing you the fuel in the system, how many traders are getting positioned and getting absorbed. So now with the move to the downside, what you can watch for is, so we move down. Okay, this was really great thresholds. These 2 billion aggregated thresholds are giving us usually day trades and swings. So when you start pushing to the upside like this, you will be waiting for similar threshold like here. Yeah, 1 billion is gonna be like your minimum target. 2 billion will be optimal. You will be watching that. All we need to do is still now flip into positive territories. Yes. And this template is just absolutely killer, because you see like you've got in the push 4 billion of longs from delta into the push. How much you move to the downside? 4 billion. Do you see like the money, like from day to day basis, even from week to week basis, are not changing in the system. Same money, same hands are exchanging, buying, selling. So this template, like when I see 2 billion aggregate delta, I know there is fuel now for the push much higher, but we need to see some more signs of strengths. I was showing you. Absolutely perfect. Yes, and this is not done. With such selling, this is not done. All we need to do is, as I said, go beyond these highs, and then we have fuel to attack for new all-time highs, and then we will see something like this. Oh yeah. So how long was the video? 54 minutes. You see, I cannot do short videos, but I just want to explain everything. Thank you for watching, traders. I hope these basics on reversals were doing, you were enjoying it. If you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe. You will see more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching, traders, and bye in the group.